America is a country that thrives on diversity and debates. Our government is split into two separate political parties. We separate most things in half. We're separated Republicans, Democrats. The list of diversity goes on, and most problems are bigger than the aforementioned. However, despite our division, we are a country of unification. Right now, we have more citizens accepting love based on what it is on the inside than the sex that the person is on the outside. Right now, we have citizens who are fighting for their wives, mothers, and daughters because they want them to have a better life than they did. Our country is not the greatest, but it is great. The greatest strength that we have in our country right now is our unification. We are willing to stand on street corners with our comrades, and we are willing to march against the Capitol building with family near to us and let our voices be heard. We are a nation of division, but we're a nation of support. I realize that this is contradictory. Walt Whitman once said, "Do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I am large, I contain multitudes." This quote embodies our nation perfectly. We've had national crises and times of national pride, but these downfalls and uprisings only help citizens to be proud of what they've been through. Wikipedia holds information that says that in 2017 alone, there were 680 marches for women's rights. Some may look at this and imagine the other side, the side that believes that women have the rights they deserve and that there is equality. Nothing needs to change. Some will take the exact opposite side. But whichever side one takes, the fact that throughout our nation there are enough passionate people to march for what they believe in and not feel stifled by the government is something that we as citizens should be proud of. These marches were all protests. They were not to commemorate a grand accomplishment. These marches are meant to make change happen, and because there were so many marches and so many women and men speaking up, change will occur. Because if enough people care, the government will have to hear our voices. Unification is not just in marches, however, but it is in the little things that citizens do for their communities as well. SBA.gov shares that there are 57.9 million small business employees in the U.S. These people are working for someone who had a dream and made that dream a reality in their hometown. Some small businesses are in homes and garages. Some have storefronts and have started to take off. Americans everywhere support people with a dream. Small businesses are a great example of Americans supporting their friends and family. The reason that Americans have become so supportive of each other is because of our roots. We fought for our independence against a giant superpower that nobody believed we could beat, and we won, proving that with enough strength and people who believe in a cause, anything is possible. This inspired the marches and the small businesses and the people to love who they love on the inside, and it will continue to inspire the generations to come. The greatest strength that I can see in our country today is that we are one people who are proud to be Americans. We fight with each other about politics and laws, but in the end, we fight together. We're all proud of our roots, and most do our best to support causes. The greatest strength we have is our unification.